Good morning. Welcome to our Croatian homestead. It's Wednesday. It's Thursday today. Sika guys on Saturday, and I've got a lot of work around my animals, so which is good to have a few days for myself or to work with my animals. I've got broiler chickens. They're 4 weeks old now. We had really cold weather, and I was afraid to get them out. But now we are gonna get some nice weather. In about 7 days, it will cool off a little bit, but I think it should be okay. Now they need to come out on pasture, so that's the job for this morning. I've got to clean the incubator. We gotta put some eggs in there and change the eggs. Those goslings that you saw in my building video that I'm walking around, they need a place to go, but I have nothing for them at the moment. So we'll need to build them a tractor. Now, I bought stuff for that tractor. The idea came like 7-8 months ago. I think I bought everything. I have everything. I just have to dig it up, find it, and build it, and come back up with the idea with the original idea. But we'll come up with the idea. I'll remember I guess I'll remember what I wanted to build and how it should look like. So once I get all the parts together. So that's the job for today. Really busy. Nice to, stop with the building works. So let's go get the tractor up and take those little broiler chickens out. This is where we're gonna put them. I think they're gonna have a nice life here. I've got the electric netting all around. This is where I got my Rana ducks. Obviously they're gonna stay in the box or in the tractor. They're too small for me to let them out. The hawk will eat them. But eventually I'll move them and they'll go around, and then they'll have their own electric netting, and I'll let them out in a couple of weeks' time. I hope they're gonna enjoy it for the next 6 weeks here with us. So let's get them out so they don't wait for too long. I've got another 10 or so up the top. I didn't want to cram them in the box. So let's get these out and get the others as well. think they're already enjoying it. They're loving the space. They're eating. They're having their own thing. Now, these bellwethers are amazing. They're only amazing for chickens though. For geese, not so well. What happens? They eat all your hoses. Unless you can hide the hose somewhere, but I doubt it, they will eat it. As soon as they figure out that there is water coming out of that hose, if they nib on it, that's the end of it. They will not stop biting it. So geese will never ever again get this. They'll get a pot like this or something like that, something shallow where they can drink, but not that water. Now, all I have to do is set up the water for them. Lucky my tap is literally just there. I don't have to carry it from all the way up the top, which is nice. They already know that there is water there because they have a small bell up in the brooder for them, but there's no water yet. I've got to set it up quickly. All I do is I drill a hole there, a little bit smaller than your hose. Put the hose in and that's it. It doesn't leak. There's not much pressure in this, so don't need any valves or anything, just a hose. Sometimes it does start leaking because of the algae. All you do is just push the hose in or out a little bit or turn it and that stops it. So not bad. Now I've put it through. There's nothing. No connections, just the hose. Let's put some water and test it out. Now as they settle in, they're doing really well. I'm happy. I'll check up on them later. I have to sort out the little goslings. They need a tractor. So I'm happy with this. In the next 5 or 10 days I'm getting new chickens. So those goslings need to come out and I need to clean up the brooder and be ready for those. I have enough time. I'll be okay with that. So I'll check up on them a few times today just to make sure they're happy, settled in. But now we gotta go and do something else. Now I've cleaned the incubator and this is the stuff I use. Very important to make sure your incubator is nice and clean. Hygiene is a big thing with the goslings up to about 3 weeks old. They can really die easily. You need to change their water 2-3 times a day. Make sure the water is always clean. After that, once they go bigger, I mean, they're bomb proof. But yeah, up to then, they die really quickly. Let's check the incubator, what eggs needs to come out, and then we have to put new eggs in. I've sold all the little goslings that I had. Only those 5 big ones are left. Now I've got to hatch about 20-25 more for myself, and then we'll see what we do with the rest. I guess it's gonna be up for sale. Now, don't worry if your eggs cool off a little bit. I mean, the hens and the geese, the parents, they get off the eggs to eat, to feed. So it's not only natural for them to cool off a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that. Two or three days and they'll start popping out. I've got more space here. Now I'm gonna check some of these eggs that are newer in there. If they're not fertile, I wanna get them out so I can get as many new eggs in as possible. We've got two that are not good, these two. I've got about 13 spaces for new eggs. Just gotta get my calendar and calculate when they need to be transferred into the, from brooding to the other place to hatching, write down on them and then place them in. Now that job is finished, but as we use one eggs, there's new ones coming and so on and so forth, but that's okay. We'll have plenty of goslings, I guess. I've got 3 incubators running and I think I'll need to think of something for next year, whether I expand or buy something bigger or whether I make a bigger one. I'm not sure. But for now, this is what it is. I mean, I've got to hatch them. Now, I put every 5 days, I've set it so I put every 5 days eggs into the incubator. Sometimes there's 5, sometimes depends on how many are not fertile and whatnot. So the number changes, but anyway, the next 20, 25 are mine, and then we'll probably be selling some. The geese are actually still laying eggs, so we'll be hatching for a while. Now I'm done with this. Next job. Also, this year, for the first time, I've been laying the eggs flat. Every day I turn them, give them a twist. I think they're better, they're hatching better, they're more fertile than just putting them like that onto their peak and then turning them. I mean, it's only natural for them to sit like that. So I think I'll be continuing to doing this. Now those goslings is turn. I bought a greenhouse 2 by 3 meters. That's where they're gonna live, but it's not gonna stay the way it is. I'm gonna take it down there and we'll go from there. Now this is the plan is to use this greenhouse instead of obviously putting it into the ground. Plan is to make a timber frame and put it into the timber frame. Obviously, I'm not gonna put the plastic over as well that came with it. I wanna put a metal roofing on top, and I'll just put some mesh for ventilation. Now, I don't wanna use. So basically, all I am going to use is the metal frame that the greenhouse comes with. That's what I'm interested in. Then I bought some jack wheels that I can jack up, and hopefully I can pull this with my lawn tractor around. It shouldn't be too big or too heavy, so it should be easy. I bought this, can't even remember when, it's probably been sitting there for a year. It was out on special, and my thinking was the frame that comes with it, I can't buy it for money or build it myself for that cheap, so that's why I got it. Let's see what I bought here and then how this is gonna work. Actually, it's got a 14th of the 2nd, the date on it. So it's been over a year here at my house. Actually, it's got a little piece of tools in here. I don't even need to get tools for this. That's cool. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna assemble this, then measure the base, make it out of wood, drill holes, put it in there, screw it off, and then we can do the metal work and the rest of it. Should not be very complicated to put together. I really don't plan to record this. I mean, I'm just gonna show you the finished product. Now I have finished this and I am surprised that this has got a frame on the bottom. Pleasantly surprised. Now all I have to do is build mine frame and screw this frame into mine, timber frame, and then I can put the wheels on and everything. Now I'm thinking whether I put hardware cloth all around it and put the plastic up, or shall I just put all the metal on so it's heavier. Not sure what to do. Well, I guess I'll have to decide quick. Enough for today. We are continuing tomorrow. Good morning. Welcome back. I have to go and continue working on that little tractor for these little goslings. They need a house ASAP. Now I've decided to do a mesh and metal roofing. I'm not gonna do the plastic. It's gonna rot. Metal roofing is gonna stay for a long time. Plus it's gonna make the tractor heavier, so the wind won't blow it over. Now this morning I came and looked at the incubators and the numbers on them were funny. Was a bit colder than what they should be. But they were heating up and I didn't think much of it. I went into the brood house up there and the temperature was about 10 degrees Celsius cooler than what I set it up. 2 goslings died. So they have cooled off. So we had a power outage, I guess, for I don't know how long, for at least a couple of hours. This is one of the reasons why I need solar panels and a battery. I mean, especially now when we are not here. But then again, if I'm here, what am I gonna do? I do not own a generator. What am I gonna do? So I think battery and solar panels would be a great thing just to get stuff like this not happen, because we do get every so often a power outage, and when it happens, when you're in a situation like this, it's not really good. So the battery can kick in. So we'll have to work towards that. Anyway, I've gotta cut my losses. It is what it is. Need to grab my tools and start finishing this tractor. Not sure if I mentioned before, I bought 10 turkeys. None of them have, or all of them have survived. None of them are dead, so that's a positive this morning. I'm glad about that. Now, I'm thinking to clad everything in metal and just leave the front in mesh and the door. The good thing about it is I can walk inside this thing, so it's nice. I don't think they'll need much more ventilation than just the front because it's quite tall, and they're not gonna be spending much time in there. They're probably gonna be outside on pasture really quick. So just till they grow out, they'll be locked up in there, and then that will be only their sleeping quarters. Just measured a little bit and went around. If I start from there, the top joint won't be in the middle, in the center, which is good, because I thought I'll start in the center and go each way. But this way is better. I only have to do a cut on one side. If I start on center, I'll have to do cuts on both sides, which is not ideal. So this is what we're gonna do. The sheet's only 2 meters long and the greenhouse is 3. So I'll have to put a joint in the middle or on one corner, but that's okay. I mean, the geese, if it leaks a little bit, they'll be just fine, and plus they can move. Also the whole thing is not level, or our whole property is not level. There will be always a little little up and down, so the water will have somewhere to go. I'm gonna put the sheets the wrong way around so I can nicely curve them around the greenhouse, and I think that should be more than good. Now I just have to spend a little bit more time to make sure this is 100% the way I want it to sit, but that's okay, I'll get there. It's a bit harder to screw this, put these screws into a round pipe, but that's okay. I'm just gonna keep doing this, and then I'll see you when I'm done with it. I am really happy with the way this turned out. I've got one row done, need to do the offcuts and the back. I could not imagine this looking better. I'm really happy. Now all I could have done is gotten the smaller screws, but hey, I mean, if that's it, that's good enough. I will be missing some. I bought a box of 100 screws. I think that's not gonna be enough, but then an excuse to go for coffee is a good excuse. Or buying screws and going for coffee, it's a good excuse. Let's finish, well, let's see how far we get with this, and then we'll go buy screws. Now, to me, this looks awesome. I'm really, really happy. All I'm thinking is maybe leave that top part out and put the mesh for the ventilation. But then again, I'm thinking maybe the water will go in. Maybe I should close it up. I don't know. But till the end of the day, I have to make a decision. Now this is my, I think, best chicken tractor yet. It's the biggest one as well. The other ones were 1.5 by 2.5 meters. This one is 2 by 3 meters. I can walk into it. It's gonna have a nice big door. Really, really happy with it. The metal work is finished. I'm really happy how it turned out. All I have to do is the front, the mesh and the door, but I need to get my son from school or pick him up from school now. And then we're gonna go do some work on the bees, meaning this will have to wait till late at this afternoon when I come back to the farm. But that's okay, main thing is this gets finished today. Good afternoon, I am nearly finished. I've got to do, everything is locked up and nice, I just have to make something so I can move this thing around. Now the plan is to put 4 of these jockey wheels in each corner somehow here. And then I can wind them up and move it. That will have to wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday. Actually, my waterproofer is coming to do the waterproofing on the terrace. But anyway, while he does that, I don't know whether I'm gonna record him or whether I'm gonna be building this, because I need my goslings to get the hell out. They need to come in here. They need to be outside. Whether I make something for them to move them or not, they are coming out tomorrow. So I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Oh yeah, and a good news. On Monday, our doors and windows are coming. We got a call today, which is really, really exciting. Good morning. I was working on this tractor this morning, as the guy for my waterproofing hasn't come yet, so I thought I'll use the time and do this. And this is what I came up with. I've got one of these jockey wheels on each corner, so now the plan is if I wind it up, I can lift it up and move it around. I'll have to go buy a chain or something so I can hang it to it so it can be pulled. But what I want to do is I want to try to lift it up and push it. We'll see if it works. I mean, I haven't tried it yet, so we'll try it together. Now I had to put these on an angle because if I don't, these handles will hit. So next time when I build this, I will need to extend these a bit further out. But hey, I'm really, really happy for now. Now I just want to see if how high it went. I mean, it can go higher, but I'm pretty happy with the height. Didn't realize it will go this high. Now I'm thinking, when I'm not using it, I can put bricks under and drop it onto the bricks so the timber is not rotting on the ground. Not bad. Now I'm gonna try to push it. I mean, let's see what happens. This is better than what I expected this to be. I mean, I can push this by myself easily. Maybe if I had someone just to steer it a little bit, so two people would be much better. But hey, I mean, I can manage by myself. More than happy. I mean, what else do you want? Now I'm gonna go and get these goslings out, pick up my tools, clean up, and get those goslings out there. Now let them just settle in a little bit here. I'm gonna go get them some water and some food, but grass they'll have more than enough. Now hopefully soon they'll get more friends. It will be a nice bunch, or a lot of friends. Now I'm really happy that I have finished this one less project, or one more project done. We're getting there. Now I'll have to concentrate and do a few things in the garden. Garden is looking good. I want it to look even better. And I've got to do some lawn, some maintenance, and obviously new goslings are coming and so on and so forth. But another project is finished, which I'm happy about. Now, hopefully the waterproof I will be here soon, and then windows and doors on Monday. Plenty things to do, but I'm happy about it. All right, I'm gonna enjoy being here in the nature and do a few things, and I'll let you go. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully see you in the next one. Bye.